healing and meditation event. In this event, I will guide you to a meditation where we will work with our heart and connect with our soul, and I will also transmit energy so you can come in contact with your soul, because most of us are living from the mind, and when we are living from the mind, we can never find peace. Peace comes from within. It's a very, very easy way of saying things like, yeah, you have everything on the inside, yeah, everything is in the heart. Yeah, it's a very, very common saying, but how many of us are really, really living from the heart? So by doing this meditation together, hopefully it can help you to come more in contact with your heart and to start to live from heart. So before I go deeper into meditation, I want to check the sound, I want to check the connection and say hello to everyone, how you are, you are good, where are you tuning in from? Hello Kika, Alexandra, Dede, Eva, Haris, Ian, Anita, Linivon. Hello everyone, I hope you are very, very good today, and I hope we are going to have a great meditation together. Please let me know how the sound is, if the sound is okay, if you can hear me well, if you can see me well, if the connection is okay. I started a few minutes earlier today just to make sure that everything is working correctly. Please comment if everything is proper so we can get going. Very happy to see you all here. And many of us doesn't think about the soul all day, right? We talk about the mind, we talk about the heart, but the soul lives in heart. The soul is also consciousness, and consciousness is in everything. But without the soul, there will be no fuel, there will be no life in this body. So when you are finished in your body, the soul goes. When you come into a new body, the soul comes into a new body as consciousness, expressing itself, and voila, you have the whole being working properly. So you have the physical body, we have the astral body, and we have the causal body, which are like layers protecting the soul, and the soul makes all those three bodies exist within this physical realm. So by coming in contact with soul, what does it mean? What meaning is it to come in contact with our heart? Please let me see if anyone is commenting. Sound is good, sound is good. Okay, very good. So the heart, the mind, what is the difference? Does anyone know? What is the difference between the mind and the heart? It's a great, great topic to dive into before we go into the meditation. Let me just talk a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes or something, about the heart, about the mind, so we can understand the difference, and we can also have a clear look of where we are. Are we living from mind or are we living from heart? So for example, if you are doing something that you love to do, are you doing that from the mind or are you doing that from the heart? It's an easy way of explaining it, right? So when you do things that you love, right, you are operating from the heart. So the more time you're spending doing things that you love, the more in contact with your heart you will come. Okay? The soul has a desire, the soul has a dharma, like a purpose on why you are here. Are you here just to go to a regular job? Are you here to just doing nothing? Or do you have a specific purpose? That purpose may be to be a great mom, or be a football player, or another purpose may be to be of inspire for other people, or doing projects or whatever it may be, but you have something here that I call a soul cry. And that soul cry I want you to come in contact with, because when you open up your heart, you come in contact with your soul cry. And when you live totally in your soul cry, you will always be feeling great, you will be feeling good. Because when we are living from heart, when we have this peace, this eternal peace, which comes from the heart, then life is good. Then whatever comes to you, you can handle that with peace. Because many things comes to us in life, right? Issues, troubles, situations, suffering. Suffering comes from mind. And when you doesn't have a developed heart, you are stuck in your emotions. So when the emotions hit you, you get carried away with the emotions. And that is because the heart is not developed. But when the heart is developed, you will have and find balance in your emotions. Okay? When you don't have balance in your emotions, you suffer. When you're operating from mind, you suffer because you're living in the past and you're living in the future. Living from heart is living in the now. In this moment here and now is all that exists. And when you can learn how to live from this present moment, this peace from within expresses itself. And it's coming into your whole being. Because that peace is you. So, we will do a meditation. And that meditation will help you to come in contact with your heart, to come in contact with your soul. And after we are done, we can have some questions. If you have questions regarding the meditation, regarding what I share now, or if you want to share some experiences or other things, we can do that. So let me see. Everything seems to be working well. Good morning, everyone. For most of you, it's morning. Here in Bali, it's the middle of the day. We are 6 hours ahead of the European Standard Time. So it's like 5 minutes over 3 here. But good morning, good night, good evening, whatever you're tuning in from. So, let's dive into the meditation part. What is meditation? And how can you know when you are meditating? Many people think that it's just to sit like this and we are doing meditation. But most of the time you're just in your mind. Blah 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 blah. So my dear friend is from Sweden is saying it's like an expert commentator in the mind, right? Like blah 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 all the time. So that is not actually meditation. So there is a line of things that we do in a way to prepare the mind for meditation. Because the mind will never meditate. The mind always tell you, don't meditate. Follow this thought. You know? So, we do physical exercises. Yogas, asanas is the third step of Patanjali's 8 steps of coming into samadhi, which is a expanded consciousness in bliss. But before we can move into that state, we need to prepare ourselves. We need to prepare the body to become still. We need to prepare the mind to become still. And that can be many lifetimes of practice. So when we do certain exercises in form of yoga, asanas, you prepare yourself for pranayamas, which you can do analoma viloma, you can do. You're starting to working with the breath. And the breath and the mind is one and the same. And when you come in contact with your breath, with the breathing, you come in contact with the mind and you learn how to still the mind. Then you learn how to withdraw the senses, because the senses wants to go out all the time. There's always an outer thing, right, that the mind wants to go through. through all our sense organs and objects. So we learn how to withdraw the mind in, and then we learn concentration. What is concentration? Concentration is when you can concentrate within, without any other things that is hurting you, so to say. Because when you're sitting for meditation like this, eyes are closed, you're contacting with the breathing, with the breath, you may hear something which disturbs you, which disturbs the peace. So the senses. So you need to learn how to withdraw those senses within. And you may want to have a look. What was that sound? And your eyes goes out, and your eyes starting to connect with more thoughts. And those thoughts comes in, and you need to go down again until you can find peace again. So we learn how to concentrate by doing physical exercises in form of asanas, pranayamas, and then we learn how to, with the willpower, don't let the mind be disturbed by the senses. Then you slowly, with the help of techniques or determination, you learn how to concentrate. And that concentration leads into meditation. So meditation is a happening. I can't teach you how to meditate. No one can. Meditation is a happening. Meditation is something that is just happening. When you learn how to concentrate and the mind becomes totally still. There is nothing there. There is no thought. That is meditation. And from there you can move into higher states of meditation, which calls samadhi. We have different levels of samadhis, and that is not of interest right now. Right now it's of interest to go deep within and connect with the heart. Okay? So, good morning everyone. Okay. It's breaking. Can I just have a thumbs up if the connection is great before I start to go into the meditation, so I know if it's for everyone or if the connection is bad. Please let me know before I start. Let me know if the connection is okay, so we can dive into the meditation. And while we're waiting, just find your space. The best thing for meditation is to sit. In the beginning you start to learn how to sit in the lotus position with one leg over the other leg. It's half lotus. And when you move into more advanced sitting, you put both legs over each other, so it becomes a full lotus. So now if you just can sit in a half lotus and try to find your spine as straight as you can, and start to feel your spine and start to feel the breath moving up and down in your spine. So I have everything seems okay. Okay, thank you so much for helping me. So we want to be in contact with heart. So first I want you to become a little bit more calm. So I will transmit some energy so you can become calmer. So I want you to close your eyes and just feel your heart and feel your breath moving from the base of the spine up through your heart, and from the heart back to the base of the spine. Just do this breathing in your own pace. You breathe in, hold the breath a few seconds, count to 3 in the heart, 1, 2, 3, and then breathe out through the nose, down to the bottom of the spine again. So you breathe in, hold the breath, 1, 2, 3 in the heart. Breathe out with the nose to the bottom of the spine. And just follow this breathing a few times by yourself to connect with the spine, with the breathing, and with the heart. And I will now transmit energy into your prana, into your breath, into your spine, and into your heart. So keep on breathing. Now I want you to put your right hand over your heart, and you put your left hand over your right hand. And when you have done that, you can have a look at the screen if you want to, just to see how I'm holding my hands, and then you go back and close your eyes again. And now you do the same breathing, but now when you breathe in, you push the left hand over your right hand over your heart. So you breathe in, push, and then you hold over the heart for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, and you let go. Let go of the push, the pressure of the hand. Let the breath move down to the bottom of the spine. You breathe in again and you push, put a pressure over the right hand. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3 in the heart. You breathe out and let go of the pressure. 1, 2, 3. The energy is now in the bottom of the spine, and you move it up again. Put a pressure. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath, hold the pressure, then let go. 1, 2, 3. And now, relax. In the hands you have a spiritual center, and this spiritual center helps you to connect with your soul. So now we have started the connection with the soul. So now we will go deeper into the meditation. So just keep on doing this breathing. You breathe up from the bottom of the spine to the heart. You hold the breath 3 seconds in the heart, and then you breathe out again from the heart to the bottom of the spine. And just follow this technique in your own pace. Slowly, slowly, slowly. No rush. And just be total in it. Just be total in the breathing. Become the breath. Become the prana. And I will keep on transmit energy now, so the connection will become deeper. This technique will help you to develop your concentration, which will lead you into meditation. You may experience a breathless state where the breath disappears. If you do, just stay there. Otherwise, follow the breathing up and down in your spine to your heart. Hold the breath for 3 seconds in your heart. Keep on doing the breathing. Bottom of the spine. Go up to the heart. Hold the breath in the heart for 3 seconds and breathe out again. And let the energy move down to the bottom of the spine again. Prana is coming in. Apana is going out. You're breathing new life, force energy, and breathe out bad, negative, old karmas. We're now developing the heart to come in contact with the heart, developing our emotions, our compassion, and our connection with the soul. We are developing our dharma, connection of what we love to do, purpose we have in life. Developing peace within you. So now we'll chant the mantra, peace mantra. And now you can let go of the breathing and just be totally in the heart. Put all your attention in the heart. I will chant this mantra into your heart, mantra of peace. Om Purmat Purmit Purnat Purnmudachyate Purnasya Purmadai Purnmevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purmat Purmit Purnat Purnmudachyate Purnasya Purmadai Purnmevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purmat Purmit Purnat Purnmudachyate Purnasya Purmadai Purnmevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purmat Purmit Purnat Purnmudachyate Purnasya Purmadai Purnmevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purmat Purmit Purnat Purnmudachyate Purnasya Purmadai Purnmevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just stay in your heart. Feel the connection between the soul and yourself, your true self. Blend together and experience that you are the soul. Experience how this peace is moving from the heart out to every other part of the body. It gives you peace, calmness, harmony, devotion, compassion, and love. Feel this love vibrating in your whole body. And now, slowly come back to yourself. Slowly open your eyes and come back. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a few moments to come back. And now experience how you feel. What did this heart connection do to you? How was this meditation? How did you felt before? How do you feel now? This is a very easy technique to do. We breathe in the spine up to the heart and down, and we connect with the heart, pushing our hands to the heart and we let it go. And then we come in contact with the soul. So please, if it's anyone there who wants to share something or have any questions, please let me know. We can have a little, what we call a Q&A, a question and answer session. If anyone wants to know something regarding the meditation or regarding the heart versus the mind or anything that comes up, please let me know. Happy to hear that, Alexandra. You're tacksam for this, you're thankful for this. I met Shiva. Wow, Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah, Shiva is cosmic consciousness. Shiva is everything. Happy to hear that, Christina. So when we live from heart, we develop intuition. When we live from mind, we go into attachment. We live in fear, we live in anxiety. Depression is in the past, anxiety is in the future. So if you have those tendencies in your life, you know that I am in my mind and I am in the past or I am in the future. But if you are detached, you're not attached, you're accepting. You're coming in contact with the heart and you're leaving the mind behind. And when we learn how to do proper meditation with deeper concentration, we go into meditation. we become the meditation. So if you sit for 5 minutes of meditation, but you can be peaceful for 24 hours, sorry, then that meditation was amazing for you. If you sit for 1 hour and 2 minutes after the meditation is done, you're angry again, you're frustrated, you're irritated, life sucks, then it was not a good meditation for you. So it's not a matter of time we sit, it's the matter of quality in the meditation, the quality of concentration. The quality of concentration will then show where you are when the situations comes in life, when the hardship comes, when the hard karma is coming and knocking on your door. How are you handle it? It's coming from the heart, the peace within. How you handle it? Are you understanding? So when we come in contact with heart, we learn how to breathe through the spine. We breathe in prana, we breathe out apana. Negative, bad, evil karma goes out, and new life force energy prana comes in, which expands the consciousness, developing the soul, the body and the mind. So this easy technique is something you can do on a daily basis if you like to build yourself up, to come in contact with the heart, and to develop concentration, devotion, compassion, and go into deeper state of meditation. Lovely, thank you. Magic, where can I learn more about chanting mantras? We have now a website. You can go to my website. I can write it in the comment. It's shivasiddhananda.com. We have a section there called mantras, where we have put up a player and information about mantras. I will put up, or we will put up free mantras there, where you can learn more about mantras, what mantra is, and how you can use it on in your daily life. And I will soon release the program sadhana again, which will come in 3 levels. It will be a basic sadhana, advanced sadhana, and a master sadhana. And from in there you will have the possibility to learn more about everything in your spirituality, where you will have the possibility for webinars, for meditation, for daily contact with me. And we will put up a program for you on a daily basis, where you can learn how to do proper meditation, exercises, mantras, discipline, focus, and of course our health. So this is a program that I had before, but now I'm releasing it soon again with another intention to have more structure and more built and more growth for those who join. So there you can learn more about mantras. You can also start with go to the website shivasiddhananda.com, and you click to the menu of teachings, and there you have the mantra section. And then you can start to listen to mantras, because mantra is like protection for the mind. And I can also give you a personal mantra. If we do a one-on-one session, I can initiate you into a specific mantra, which will be your personal mantra that you can use on a daily basis, which will have more power. Just to use a mantra from YouTube is just the mantra itself, but when you get it from someone, it becomes your personal mantra. It carries more energy, it carries more spiritual energy. So that is something we can do also. Yes, there will be a replay. I will put up this on the website. If you go to resources on our website, events and webinars, I will post everything there, so you can always go back and see the replay, connect with the meditation if something you missed or whatever. It will always be there. Om Namah Shivaya. Felt warmth in my heart. I breathe to it. Okay, very nice to hear. You do mantras every day. Good miles. Mantras is very, very good medicine. You know, mantras is like sometimes you need to watch your car or your windows, right? You're polishing like this. You're cleaning it up. It's the same with mantras. It cleans up your consciousness. So mantras are different tools, sounds, which affects your consciousness. So some sounds affects your karma, your health, your wealth. your enlightenment, your love, your relationships, etc. So when you clean with clean, if you use clean, the love mantra, you're cleaning up the love and the relationship part. So you can chant clean, 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 so that you are polishing your relations and that will become better. So use mantras every day. It's a great tool. I have a question about the shaking. Every time I go in a deeper space, my body starts to shake. Even though I feel that I'm relaxed, my body starts to vibrate. It's that common. Yes, Alexandra. It's a process because you're going into a deeper state, and it's a natural process of the body when you become initiated to a high frequency of energy. So it happens to me. It happens to many people that comes to my workshops before. They can lay on the floor and like shaking. It's because the energy goes into the cellular level and working with your consciousness, so you start to shake. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a process of attuning yourself higher. So yeah, it can happen. You can see the replay, Olastina. I will put it up on our website, or you can go to this site and watch it later if you want to. About the tongue, Iron Harris, there is something called the Kechari Mudra, when we put the tongue up, and that is more of an advanced nature. I will teach that in the Master Sadhana, because then the energy goes right up here. It's another story. It's more of an advanced nature, but you can put your tongue. You have 72,000 energy points in our body, and a few of them are in the top, in the palate, in the top of the mouth, in the roof, so to say. And when we put the tip of the tongue to different points in the roof of the mouth, it gets different effects. So just by putting the tongue in the top of the roof can make the mind comes quiet. So if we just do that and just do like chi 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 chi, we are moving chi right up in the palate with the help of the tip of the tongue, and you can become total quiet very fast. So there are different techniques. This is a Kriya Yoga technique. I will teach that in the Master Sadhana level, where I will give a few Kriyas of a more advanced nature, which will help to develop and speed up the spiritual evolution. So yeah, but you can do it if you want, but don't focus on it. Just focus on learn how to breathe slowly and come in contact with your heart first. Loved your chant. Thank you, Kiki. It's a mantra, it's a peace mantra. I will soon record that mantra and put it on the website, so it will be for free listening on the website soon in the player on the mantra section. It's a mantra for peace, so we can always connect peace with that mantra. I feel calm and it's easier to breathe with my nose now. I was a little bit stressed before this meditation. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm very happy to hear that, Inger. And just when we start to work with the spine like we did, the breath is moving. The breath is moving, and when I transfer energy and when we do this work, it is like this. Inside of the breath is the prana. So if we just do regular breathing just from here and we are not aware of the breathing, the breath just goes in and the prana goes out, in, out. The oxygen doesn't transmute into spiritual energy. But when we start to work with the spine like this, the energy expand from, it's like the prana is stuck inside of the oxygen. And when we do this practice, prana goes out from the oxygen and in and spiritualizes the whole body. And this is a great way of doing spiritual transmission on a higher level. So we can do more work in a shorter period of time. So we can do like few breathings, it can be like 1 year of spiritual mind and body evolution. And I will teach that technique later on for people. It's a Kriya technique where we can do a year of evolution in 14 breathings, and it's very, very, very nice. So I'm happy to hear that, Inger. The right is the fire, and here you have the cooling energy. So this is when this is active, it's a good way to eat, and when this is active, it's a good way to drink, because it's working with the fire and it's working with the cooling, calling moon energy and the sun energy. So when the nose are totally alert, we can work on opening up both the right and the left nostril. Then we can come in contact with a deeper state within ourselves. And there's also techniques for that. So I will not go into too much of details of complicated things now. We keep it easy, right? Relaxing, felt relaxed, so peaceful, warm in my body, feel it in my whole body. You raised my kundalini. Wow, Kiki, that's great. Just be careful with that. It can be very powerful. And when I do this transmission, I move prana, I move my breath into your breath. So that is why you can have that experience, because I move prana into your spine, and that can have an effect. So keep on doing this practice, this spinal breathing practice. It is very, very helpful for develop concentration and to move energy. Now we moved it to the heart, but in the future we need to move it up here and circulate the energy. Okay? Yeah, it feels like a breathe to the spine up to the heart. Yes. And when we totally connect with that breathing, the mind goes out. And we are totally in that moment of the breath. We become the breath in the spine, moving up and down. And there is where we want to be. So if you practice this, you can learn how to still the mind and to find this inner peace within you. I need more time for myself, because other has so many problems with a relation. Yeah. If we are in a relation or not, it doesn't matter. The spiritual evolution happens in a relation or without a relation. So just do what you like to do. If you want to be married or not, don't think about that. Just focus on yourself and what you like to do in life. Lovely heart meditation. I feel a big calm and balancing me, more pure energy in my whole body. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Charlotte. And I am sharing this in English so everyone can understand, even if you're writing in Swedish. Thank you so much. I'm happy to share what you are sharing. Health is important for me. Yeah, I think health is important for all of us, right? Because without our health, it doesn't matter what the bank balance is. It doesn't matter nothing, right? So we want to be healthy. So what can we do to develop our health? We need to be doing exercises every day. We need to eat right, think right, act positive, because everything you think becomes something, right? Everything you eat becomes the mind. So try to be as pure as you can. Become a vegetarian so you don't have so much tamasic energy, rajasic energy moving you into lower parts in yourself, which creates bad things in your mind, and then you have a hard time concentrating, going into meditation. You know, there are many things, but in the basic and the advanced and the master sadhana, which I soon will release, I will cover everything you need from the start and upwards, so you can have both health, spiritual growth, and a great life. So amazing meditation. I saw a big raining water and the smell of grass when I had my hands on my heart. Very beautiful mantra. Namaste Adam. Thank you for sharing, Migdalia. Thank you. Happy for the experience. Is this good to do to get rid of stress? Good in the morning? How long should you do this? Yes, meditation will always be good for stress. Stress comes from the mind. When you're living from mind, you're stressful. You're in the future, you're in the past. You're stressed up. Then you need to calm the mind down. You need to do both meditation and then put rest. Put a good amount every day of resting. Just lay on the bed for 15-20 minutes and just relax. This exercise you can do, this meditation you can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you feel for during the day. I recommend everyone to get to a stage when you do meditation every morning, the first thing you do and the last thing you do every day. So it's good in the morning. It doesn't matter what time. We have certain times which is better for meditation, but the best thing is to get into the discipline, like we brush our teeth, we eat our breakfast, we do our meditation. Because with meditation you can get rid of stress. When you find the heart, the peace, the stress goes away. You don't have to feel stressful because you are living in peace with your heart. So that peace comes out into a stressful situation and you handle that situation with peace. Okay? Thank you for all help. You make me feel happier today. Happy to hear that, Inger. So mantras on Spanish, very beautiful. The thing is, Migdalia, the mantras comes from Sanskrit. And Sanskrit is not like a language like Spanish, Swedish, English. It's Sanskrit. It's holy vibrations put into sentences or mantras. You see? So a mantra can't be in a language in Swedish. So mantras are Sanskrit. So sure, you can do beautiful songs in different languages, but mantras are from Sanskrit. And that is just how it is. God bless you and your family. Thank you. God bless you too, Kiki. Good morning, Mona. I was in the central sun, my heart, and the core of Gaia. Very beautiful, Kiki, to hear that. Namaste. Health is the most important. Yes, it is. So, what can I do for you to move on now? I have a program. I have a distance healing program for those who are interested. That I can transfer energy to you on a daily basis for 1 year, 6 months, or 1 month. And if you're interested in that, just contact me and I can send you more information. Otherwise, you have the information on the healing section on the website. If you click on distance healing, you can go in there and you can read more about how the healing works, because then it will work with you on all levels without you have to do anything, without like exercises or stuff. You just connect and I do the transmission as a channel of this energy to help you move forward in your spiritual way, with the emotions, with the pains, with the mind, with everything. So that is an option for you, or you wait a little bit more until I'm finished with the sadhana, and then we can do more practice of setting up a schedule for you, your daily practice, etc. If you want to really grow on all levels with support, that is an option. Or if you want to, you can book a session with me, a coaching session where I can set up a 3 months schedule for you, what you can do on a daily basis for your health, for your meditation, and for your daily practice. So that we can do. I can do energy transmission if you do a one-on-one with me, where we can do healing. I can give you mantras, you name it. So if it's any one of you out there who want more personal help from me, feel free to contact me and we fix something that can fit you and where you are. Otherwise, we have a lot of content now on the website. We put up new things every day, new mantra music, instrumental music, mantras. There will be meditation with music and videos. I have put up soul sessions that I recorded in Spain last year, where you can go in and tune in. to get in contact with the teachings and what we do. So feel free to ask me anything when you want to, and I'm happy that you enjoy the session. Om Namah Shivaya. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.